What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we are doing it on the none other than the AT-RT. Set number is 75002, ages 7 to 12. It also costs £20, and I think for £20 this set is really good. And oop, we're missing a figure. Where's he gone? There he is. He just was not there at the moment, but now he is. But we're doing a review on this. So before we do anything, let's go into the box, then the instruction manual, and then we'll go into minifigures, of course, and the basic agenda for a LEGO Star Wars. Okay, so this box, unlike the other LEGO Star Wars sets, is standing up vertically, but like the other ones are horizontally. So if I just show you the A-wing box compared to that one's going across horizontally, that one's going up vertically. So what I like to say about this is the design of it is really nice. The way it's just standing up, it just gives it that much more of a bigger feel, even though it's the same size, or it's like the BARC Speeder box, but just the other way around. But for some reason, it gives it more of a bigger feel. So when you've got it, you feel, wow, this is a good set. It's quite big. When it's just the same size. But anyways, we have got three new figures, and that's including the Droideka there, and it says obviously there. So by there we have the AT-RT Droideka, and then the battle, or I cannot remember, isn't it, Commando Droid Captain fighting Yoda. On the side we have some information which no one really cares about. On the back there it tells you what you can do with it and all the features which come with it and all the perspective points of it, and that just basically means looking at it on different angles or views. And not views as in religious views, views as in seeing views. Okay, so the instruction manual, just like the box, is standing up vertically, and that's what I really like about this. But when you turn it over, it is horizontal again. So it's like the other instruction manuals, at least I think it is. Let me just check that a sec. Yes, it is like the other ones. So you open it up, but it's quite nice that though, because you could cut it out, I guess, and just stick it up on the wall. It'd be quite nice. And obviously, like all the other ones, I keep on dropping it, you obviously have all the sets at the back, excluding the BARC Speeder and the Battle of Hoth, and the figures, which excludes the Battle of Hoth and the BARC Speeder. Okay, to start us off with the minifigures, we have Yoda, or Master Yoda, the highest ranked Jedi of this era. But I'm not sure now if in the olds before, because it doesn't say he's new, but he does look new. He has got a new figure and everything from the sets back in 2008 and when they first came out. So if it was in a set before, please post in the comments, because I don't think I have that set at all. But let's have a look at Yoda anyway. So basically has his same head, but it just looks like there's more detail on the top. I'm not sure if that's me, or it's just that all my other Yodas are like from the 1900s, but they're not actually. They're more like 1800s. But anyway, he comes with his basic green lightsaber, and obviously that's new because you can see it's opened more, so it's more like a cape, and there's more like details on it, like all the scuffs and everything, or marks or creases. That's the word, creases. On the back he has this hood, which I haven't seen before, but never. But it'd be good now if LEGO can make something so it is a hood, but they can like just pull it up, so like a piece of cloth on the back which you could just put up and down, or we could just go on Brick or MMCB, get a trench coat with a hood and just put on a Jedi like that. But anyways, Yoda obviously has more markings on the back, as in creases, but basically for Yoda, because he's a Jedi, there's not really much to say about them other than he's a Jedi. Okay, next we have the 501st Trooper, and I have to say, when I first saw the pictures of this guy coming out, I thought someone just photoshopped something, but actually no, it's true. But I just like to point out, just at the start now of this review, that marker there is, like, mouth one is too high up. I only saw that when I watched someone else's review and they said it, and I looked at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's too high up, because you got all this blank space down there, which is just pointless. Like, if you're looking at it from that looks fine, but like that just looks like, wow, that's just a waste of plastic. You could have made a whole army of clones of that if you took all that plastic off. But anyways, on the back actually we'll start with the front again, keep on doing it. But other than that, his helmet is printed. It's a little bit printed on more on one side on this helmet by there. That's fine right now. Comes with his basic blaster. No holes in this. No holes in the side for any aerials or antennas. Whereas before there would be, and you just have dozens and millions and gazillions of them. Anyway, he comes with his standard clone head, so that's nothing new about that. His legs are printed. They basically look like JPO 1997s, except with the blue underneath. So unless anyone have bought a load of him, probably not, but oh well. He also has this blue thing down the middle, 2 little white dots in the middle, which is good, I have to say. His arms are completely blue because I don't think Lego have got onto the arm printing yet, but that's okay really. Leg printing and all this detail is fine enough. On the back then you have that thing at the back, which is, I never understood what that is. That thing there, which is a grenade, I sure think it is. So that's it really for the 501st Trooper. Really makes the set. Here we have the Commando droid, and well, he's a commander thing. Basically just the same as the other ones except with a white printing on top. So there's nothing really good to say about him, or good as in, yeah, he's outstandingly epic because he has white stuff on his head. No, and that just came out really wrong. But anyway, he has that red dot there like all the others, and except for the white printing, he is good if you you're building an army of them, because you need to have a captain. I was thinking of making a captain of these about November time, because I had quite a lot of these guys. And then I saw the pictures and I saw his coming out, and I just thought, let's just wait until that one comes out, because it's going to be much neater. And okay, so this droidica here, if the camera's shaking a bit, I have to apologise. I'm holding it in my hand, and I haven't got the sturdiest of hands, even though I do paint and stuff. Or paint, not as paint as in portraits, paint as in clones. But anyways, this droidica is a sniper one, as you can tell by the long laser thing. And he basically just has the same design as all the other droidicas, just that little bit bigger, and well, not the same design really. His legs are the same, his eye, but this curve bit here is different, and the middle bit there with a laser. This guy is quite good, although he is that little bit too big because he's pretty much twice the size of a clone, and I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be about the same size or a little bit bigger, the droidicas are. But anyway, that can do for now. It's still pretty awesome figure. It's probably I saw on eBay, one of them is selling for about £5. If I didn't have the money to buy one of these, if I saw one of those for £5, I probably would not get it. I'd much rather spend £5 if I can't get this set for £20. I'd much rather spend £5 on this guy rather than a droidica or a commando droid over there, or Yoda obviously, because everyone has a Yoda. If you're into Lego Star Wars, you haven't got a Yoda, that means you're not into Lego Star Wars, because Yoda's in loads of sets. So yeah, that's one of the laws of being a Lego Star Wars fan. You need to have a Yoda. Now's just a chance. If you haven't got one, get a Yoda right now. Even if you have one of the old ones from 2008, or not 2000, why do I keep on saying 2008? One of the old ones from about 2004, 5, whenever, they're still okay, as long as you have Yoda, because he's just been in every set since they first came out. Okay, enough talk about Yoda, let's get on to the set. The set itself is obviously the blue AT-RT, so if I just go ahead and show you that, because that's the only thing. So basically, this thing is big. I have to say it is really tall. There's a black line going down there because of the shadowing, but we can deal with that later. So anyways, as you can tell by the thing, you can only fit one person in, and that is obviously the clone trooper, because Yoda can't go in because he can't even bend, can't even sit down properly. So what you do, just sit him on there, he grabs the handles, and that's basically it for now. Then you just put his little gun right in the back seat, which I like what Lego are doing now. You got places to put this. But the only problem is, when you look at it like that, if I just focus it now, where's my focus? There it is. I need a magnifying glass to focus it because this flip camera is rubbish. When you're looking at him from like that, you cannot probably can't even see, so that's a bit bad. And I've also been watching people's reviews, and they say these eggs are these feet are too close together. I do agree with them, but if they made them any wider, they'd be too wide. But I think this is just it's just a good design. If you don't like it, just take those two blocks out, modify it a bit, and then it'll be done. So don't bother complaining. What also is good about this compared to the older one now, which we saw back in ages ago, about 2005. I literally cannot remember. There'll probably be a little annotation if I can find my book on Lego Star Wars. It says when sets are out and everything. But anyways, it's pretty much the same as I can remember. There's a few added details like these bits by here. I remember not being on it. You have a few stickers on it. That's fine, really, except for you sticker haters. I don't know what you call you, really. I could have made up some word, but I'm not in the mood. But basically, everyone said 501st or 501. And these two things there, one's an arrow, one's this panel. The gun, that's not a sticker, I'm just pointing out it's a gun. Yeah. But the foot design, I also like, if I can zoom in, if it will let me. Okay, if it's focusing or not, I don't know. Foot design is quite nice. Is these bits here? They're like toes and they're movable. And I don't know. I haven't got a foot. I don't know. I just like it. But anyways, these things here, if you cannot see them, there's these Technic bits. I'm not entirely sure what these bits are actually for, unless they're just an added design bonus feature. But no, that's it really for now. And these legs, obviously, they are rotatable, so you can almost flatten them out like that if you want. And oh, now it's broken off. And if you flatten it out, you can almost make it like a bit of a boat. You could sit Clone Troopers on there if you have like correct customizing skills. I'm probably not going to make it because I'm painting at the moment, hence why if you look by there's like a load of paint. I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but there is actually a load of paint there. But anyways, focusing more back on the set, I have to say, out of all the sets I have, which is basically just the ones I've reviewed, this has to be this has to be the second favourite. The Bark Speeder is my favourite. This has to be my second. The A-Wing is really good, but with all these sets, there's so much great things about them that I almost had to put in order, because one has great minifigures, one's a great set, or like what it's got in it. So it's really hard to rank these in order of favouritism, but I'd have to say this would be on my... Out of all the sets now I've seen, like on pictures and in the Lego shop and everywhere, I'd have to say, to put them in favourite order, this would be in the top 3 somewhere, because I would say, the Hoth Base and the Baranza Pit, they're good, but I haven't reviewed them, so I can't really tell, and I'm not sure if those fall down. I'm just doing it for now. Do they? I don't know. Oh well, just leave them like that for now. But anyways, that is basically it for the can't even say review now. I've been doing it for so many years, I lost my words. This is it for the review now. I can finally take this setup away and focus on my painting. Because look at that there. Isn't that a lot of paint and a calculator and a wallet? And some... Never mind. But anyways, oh god, what's happened to the tripod? Oh my god, what has happened to it? Literally, no. Oh god. Nothing. Fine. Okay, so he's lying down because he's tired. But basically, all in all, this is a very good set. I would definitely recommend you buy it if you just have... I'd recommend you buy this one just because every figure in here is new. I'm not sure about Yoda now. Please comment. I don't know if he's new or not because it doesn't say on the box, but I think he is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. My goal is now to have about 400 subscribers at the end of the month, because what I figured out now, I've been looking at my statistics on YouTube Analytics. If you don't like this bit now, you just fast forward. You can just press the YouTube button up there, get yourself off. Every per 1,000 views I get 9 subscribers. I saw that. So it's one of those average things. So what I'm trying to get out as many videos as I can, and just get as many subscribers as I can. So expect a load of minifigure showcases on Halo, War, Star Wars, clones obviously. Yeah, expect them all. Even maybe some. Actually, no, there's not. There might be a clone contest coming up. Actually, no, this is for the weekly update. Alright then, guys, see you, bye.